Hi everyone, it's Dr. Gaile Robredo-Vitas, your board-certified dermatologist. Summer is over and yet I'm still getting a lot of inquiries regarding dark underarms. So that will be our topic for today in this video. And I'm gonna talk about why we have dark underarms, what we can do to prevent or avoid it, and what treatments do dermatologists do to improve the appearance of your underarms. Let me start by talking about the possible reasons why an individual can have dark underarms. So, I'm going to enumerate about 6 to 7 reasons, and usually about 1 or 2 of these, or even more, could be the reasons why you have dark underarms. First reason would be your skin type. So, usually individuals with darker skin types, because of the increased number of melanin and melanocytes on their skin, are more prone to having dark underarms. Second, your plucking, your shaving, or your waxing can be perceived by our body as a form of injury, therefore stimulating excessive melanin production in the area of concern. Third would be inflammation, either from conditions or ingredients in certain products na pinapahid mo sa skin mo. This is especially true for those with sensitive skin. What are the common conditions that can lead to inflammation and then darkening of our underarms? An example would be allergies. So, it can be allergies from fragrance or from certain ingredients in your deodorant, or even harsh laundry products that get left in our clothes and then rubs off on our underarm pag pinagpapawisan tayo. Other inflammatory conditions would include your infection. So, it can be yung tinatawag na intertrigo na pwedeng bacterial or fungal, or pwede rin yung tinatawag na candidiasis, which is fungal. Now, these inflammatory lesions eventually heal and can turn into post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation or PIH. PIH results from overproduction of melanin or concentration of melanin in certain areas that are affected. PIH can happen to anyone, but it's more common in those who have darker skin types like us. Number 4 would be irritation from repeated rubbing or friction. So you have to remember that the skin on the underarms is quite delicate and thinner compared to other parts of the body. And repeated rubbing against something else, so it can be your skin, your hair, your clothes, when you run, or even when you apply deodorant, can lead to irritation and eventually darkening. Another reason why some underarms might appear dark is because of the presence of hair. So sometimes even when you shave and you raise your underarms, the leftover pigment underneath your skin can cast a shadow, making your underarms look dark. A simple and easy solution to this problem is undergoing laser hair removal. Not only does it cause permanent hair reduction in your underarms, it can sometimes even lighten it. And finally, there's this condition called acanthosis nigricans, which can run in families or can be due to an underlying condition gaya ng insulin resistance, hypothyroidism, hormonal changes like your pregnancy, and even obesity. With acanthosis nigricans, your skin usually appears slightly thickened with a velvety feel, and it doesn't just happen on the underarms, it can also appear on other body parts as well. Now, what can we do to avoid or prevent having dark underarms? First, I recommend minimizing or avoiding trauma altogether in this very sensitive part of your body. However, if you must shave, make sure that you use shaving creams or anything that can help glide the razor on your skin. And when using razors, make sure not to apply too much pressure that can cause abrasions and nicks in your skin. And also, avoid plucking. If you have sensitive skin and are prone to allergies, I recommend that when choosing antiperspirants, deodorants, or even laundry products, you opt for those without fragrances and contain as little ingredients as possible, or you opt for the hypoallergenic variants. In case you get an allergic reaction to any product that you're using, immediately discontinue using it and consult a dermatologist. You should also avoid any unnecessary and repeated friction in the area. And of course, if it's acanthosis nigricans, weight management, and even a consult with your endocrinologist or dermatologist may be warranted. So, what if you already have dark underarms? What can you do about it? Treatment should begin by identifying which among the factors I mentioned earlier is or are causing you to have dark underarms. Once you have zeroed in on the cause or causes, you should immediately put a stop to it and then initiate treatment. And the best person to help you with finding the right treatment options for you would be your dermatologist. Now, depending on your unique situation, we might recommend one or a combination of several treatment options for dark underarms. First would be your topical tyrosinase inhibitors such as your hydroquinone, your kojic acid, your arbutin, and even your licorice extracts. And then sometimes we may even add other depigmenting agents such as your retinoids, your ascorbic acid or vitamin C, and your niacinamide. There were instances wherein I also recommended photoprotection or use of sunscreen if somehow your underarms get exposed to UV radiation. Another option would be chemical peeling or exfoliation, but this one I highly recommend that you do in clinic with either a dermatologist or under the supervision of a trained dermatologist or practitioner. And then finally, laser and light treatments with either your laser hair removal systems or your whitening lasers. Remember though that not all laser and laser settings are the same. So it's very important that you go to a clinic where there's a trained practitioner or a laser expert with a lot of experience in handling these devices. And just a few reminders before I end this video. Having dark underarms is not dangerous. Usually, it's merely an aesthetic concern, unless of course there's a particular condition that is causing it. Second, please do not be tempted to experiment and do DIY treatments because they can actually worsen your condition. I've had several occasions wherein patients came to me, bumili sila ng mga over-the-counter whitening products, they don't know what's in them, and they ended up getting irritation, stretch marks, and even darker underarms. When it comes naman to mild drugstore lightening agents, you can actually try them. Just bear in mind na not everything you apply on your face and body can be well tolerated by your underarms because of differences in skin characteristics. And in conclusion, not all pigmentary disorders are the same. And it's very important to find out the right cause and the right treatment by consulting your board-certified dermatologist. Stop experimenting and stop self-medicating. So this ends my video on dark underarms. I hope that I was able to enlighten you on the possible reasons why you have it and coach you on how to prevent or avoid having dark underarms. I really hope that you like this and you appreciate it and that it was informative enough. Please don't forget to click the like and subscribe. And if there's anything that I forgot to mention, if you have unanswered questions that you want to tackle, please don't hesitate to leave a message in the comments below, or you can reach me in Instagram or Facebook. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!